Hey kids, what time is it? That's right, I have no idea because my watch stopped during my last unsuccessful time travel experiment. But, well, while we try to figure out what time it really is, we might as well kill the time we have by doing another Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady. The segments for mask collectors and Halloween fans where we look for the best and affordably priced, noteworthy Halloween masks. Okay? Yeah, I'm Edward Snowden, and tonight's mask, this is an awesome thing. This is such a great mask from the folks at Zagone, that's Z-A-G-O-N-E Studios, formerly known as Be Something Studios, makers of many classic masks. This bad boy here is called White Warrior. That's right, White Warrior, a great mask that came out in 2015, in time for Halloween of 2015. What is White Warrior? Well, I'm not sure what he is. He's a creepy old geezer kind of monster. Definitely a monster, definitely not just an old man. Possibly from some fantasy realm of the Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones variety. Possibly an alien. Possibly just some strange Sasquatch Yeti type abominable snowman kind of offshoot who lives in the mountains somewhere and eats raw hikers and mountain climbers. But anyway, the White Warrior, as you can see, as you can probably see, very nicely painted, as an interesting paint job with kind of a slightly metallic sheen to his off-white skin that gives him kind of a greasy, oily, sweaty look. Now this is a moving mouth mask, although you'd have never figured that out, would you? No, if I hadn't done this just now. You'd have never guessed if I had told you. It's a moving mouth mask, by which I mean the jaw here is a separate piece which is attached to the mask underneath by means of elastic straps. So when you put this on and you're looking out these traditionally cut eye holes here, when you put this on and you move your chin up and down, the White Warrior moves his chin up and down, and it looks like you're roaring or laughing or screaming or whatever you want to do that would involve mouth movement. You see, that's how this works with White Warrior. Now, I said this was released in time for Halloween 2015, and that's true, but there was an earlier version which looks very different back in 2007. They released the first edition of this particular sculpture, which was called simply Ringmaster. And Ringmaster looks very different from this, even though he is the same sculpture. He's painted a dark gray color, and he's wearing a hat. He does have pretty much the same facial hair, although I believe it's gray rather than white. But they look so different because this one has this decrepit old mountain beast look, and Ringmaster has more of a demonic cartoon look to him. You could almost put them side by side and not notice it was the same basic design being used as these two different characters. The hat and the hair and everything just makes such a big difference. Ringmaster's okay, but I like White Warrior here better. What would you wear with this? I'm not sure, but I think, here's what I would do. If I was going to wear this or put it on a mannequin figure for Halloween, or have someone wear it to a Halloween party, or scare people, or whatever, I think what I would probably do, you know what I'm going to say? No, he doesn't know what I'm going to say. How could he? His ears are rubber, for crying out loud. You can't even hear me now. Can you hear me now? No. See? I think what I would do is go with a white fur jumpsuit, like white fur all over, like a white gorilla, or a snow beast, or a yeti, and then I'd put some decorative accoutrements. I would accessorize the white fur suit with maybe some sort of boots, maybe a loincloth, maybe like wrapped leather gauntlets on his arms, maybe some sort of a breastplate like a fighter might have, or shoulder pads, maybe some like a bandolier of some sort with some sort of weapons that he would have. But I'm thinking like warrior kind of character, because that's in the name, White Warrior. So I'm thinking let's go with that and make him look like you know, some sort of fighting beast. You know, a nice fighting beast, because who doesn't like those? And since this is a moving mouth mask, I'm going to try it on for you here. I'm going to take it off the expensive display head, and we'll see if the mouth actually moves when I put the mask on. Okay, now just a second. Now don't watch me put it on, because that spoils the effect. You don't want to watch a guy putting on a mask. So let's have a distraction right here. You look at this distraction for just a minute here while I put the mask on, and we'll take it from there. Wow, is that ever tight? That's a tight fit right there. That's such a good fit, it's practically a convulsion. You know, I kind of like masks that are tight because vision is better and movement is better. Now, I can't see if I've actually got this on the correct way. I hope I haven't messed up the elastic straps or anything. Now, if I was going to wear this mask in a crowd of humans for any length of time where they were going to get a good look at me, I would probably put a little black makeup around my mouth so that you couldn't see my own lips back inside there, you see, so it would just look black in there. Of course, if I were going to be wearing it in a haunted house where people weren't going to be looking at me for a really long time, or maybe under controlled lighting that would be sort of dark and shadowy, well, then I might not bother with the black makeup, because I would assume that, you know, they're not going to be able to see that well back inside the mouth of the mask. But it is a really good fit on the face, I'll say that for it. So I hope this is working. I hope you're getting the effect of the moving mouth on the Zudoni Studios 2015 White Warrior. Buy one or buy two. Now I think I'll look up some old spells. I'm in just the mood to cast some spells. Oh, and there are pages falling out already. Well, we'll fix that.